Hello everyone, Mark here, and thought I'd do a quick unboxing and first impressions video today. Now, you probably guessed exactly what this is from the thumbnail, but I thought I'd do a little unboxing. Now, I don't need this box, so I'm going to just mutilate it and get it out. So let's quickly get it out. Awesome. Now, I don't know exactly what's in this box because I got this little package from Steve at Southpaw RC. We did a little swap. I sent him an electric speed controller for his TRX3 project, and he sent me this SQ13 mini action camera. So let's have a quick look. There's a little note there, and I'm going to read that in a minute. So let's put that to one side, and let's actually have a look here. So that's a little case. Nice little waterproof case that come in handy. Not that I take these kind of cameras underwater, but if I stick it on my off-road vehicle, which I'm planning on doing, it's going to be very handy for that. So let's get into this box without cutting my hand open. Now, obviously, I don't mind it's not in the original packaging. It's not something that I'm going to need. Basically, all I really need is the camera itself. So, thanks for packaging it very well, Steve. You've done a great job on the packaging, mate. It's a bit like Christmas trying to open it. Let's get it open. Okay. Oh, that's really nice, actually. It actually feels better quality than what I thought it was going to be. So let's put that to one side. So this is the actual camera itself. Give it a nice close look there at the camera. Nice. So this is the SQ13. You can get the branded version or the unbranded version. This is the unbranded version, but basically they are the same, guys. So you just got a micro SD card slot there. I've got a micro SD card to put in. You got the mode button, power button. So let's actually turn it on, see if there's any power in there. So first thing first thing we do, we'll put a micro SD card in there, and I'm going to be using a Samsung 16GB class 10 micro SD card. So let's just put it in the back here. Nice spring loaded mechanism. I've got no nails, that makes things trickier. Now, I'm very impressed with how this actually feels. Nice aluminium casing, plastic front with the infrared sensors on the front there. Obviously your 1080p camera, and then on the back that's just a plastic back panel. Then on the underside also aluminium, but there's a big magnet on the underside, so basically you can use a magnetic mount with this rather than having to have a screw-in mount mechanism. So that's really quite good. Now, one thing I loved about this version, this SQ13 version, was basically it had the marked indicators on there. The older versions and some of the others, like I think it's the Fly Sky, it's basically you're pressing the mode button, but then depending on the colour of the LED or depending on how long you press the button, how many times you press the button, will depend on what mode you're in. And sometimes it's not very practical because you're kind of guessing what mode you're actually in. Whereas this one, it's clearly marked. So you've got basically your power on and standby button indicator. Then you've got your infrared indicator, which is for night vision. Then you've got your Wi-Fi indicator, and then your photo and video indicator. So it's well marked and makes it just that little bit easier to use. So what we're going to actually do, let's actually power it on and take some pictures and see what kind of images we get. Okay then, so actually to operate this thing is very simple indeed. So you just power it on by holding the power on button until the light comes on. It'll flash, give it a couple of seconds to just initialize, then you're ready to go. Now, to take a picture, all you do is you press the power button just for a second. The LED on top will flash blue which shows it's taking a picture. See if I can get a picture of the spark, just like so. Now I ain't going to be using this for pictures, guys, because at the end of the day, apparently this has a 12 megapixel camera, but I highly doubt it's actually going to be any good. We'll soon see when it actually comes to me taking a picture, and I'll put it in the top right hand corner. Let's quickly take a picture of my mini barrels. So we'll see how well these pictures come out, but I wanted this basically just to put on some of my trucks and stuff like that, maybe even my electric scooter when I'm taking journeys, because I use an electric scooter quite a lot, and it's good to have a little action camera on there just in case. So yeah, let's quickly show you exactly how it operates. So obviously you've got your power indicator on top, like I mentioned before. If you press and hold the power button, it will switch over to video mode. So let's quickly do that. Oh, sorry, if you press the mode button, it will switch over to video mode. It's gone onto Wi-Fi mode. So to take it off of Wi-Fi mode, you just press the mode button. If I quick press the mode button, it will go to video mode and start flashing. So now I'm actually recording. So it's very simple to use. To take it off of video mode, I would just press the the mode button again, which this, like I say, this is just very basic, very simple and easy to use. So that's it when it comes to actually functions of the camera without having it enabled to an app, but this is Wi-Fi enabled. So I'm going to show you the actual app it comes with, and I'll give you a quick closer look at that as well. Okay then, so now let's quickly connect the SQ13 to the Wi-Fi and start using the SQ13 app. So let's quickly power it on and enable Wi-Fi. So power it on, press and hold the power, the light will come on, start flashing just like so. Wait for it to initialize, and I'm going to press and hold the mode button till it's activated the Wi-Fi. So now I need to go to my Wi-Fi settings. I'm going to move that over here so it stops interfering with the light, and what I'll actually do, let's do a screen recording and then you can actually see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so we'll go to the Wi-Fi settings, open up the Wi-Fi, get the SQ13. That's connected, so now let's go to the app itself, and that app is called Sports DV. So let's open it up. Let's angle that over there. Okay, so now we've got the actual app set up, so I'm going to click on play, wait for it to load in, and basically you've now got your live feed. So as you can see there, actually the latency is actually really good. There's hardly any latency whatsoever, so that's pretty good. Now if I'm using my tablet, so obviously I can make the screen bigger or smaller. So what we're going to do now is just on the left hand side of the actual app, if you use that to take a photo or video, it will actually save the picture or video to your device, not the micro SD card. If you use the right hand side to take a picture, video, or open your folder just like so, it will show you the images or save the images to the micro SD card, and then you just press back to actually look into things. Now if I press back again, I can go into the settings, and then you can basically control every function of the camera via the actual app itself. So basically the resolution, loop recording, record audio, date stamp, resolution of the camera, like I say 12 megapixels, but we'll see, time, date, format the card, and everything like that. Very simple to use. And what I might actually do, I'll probably insert some video footage in one of the corners just to show you this actually working, because by the time I would have made this video, probably would have used the camera for one thing or another, maybe put it on my electric scooter or something like that. So yeah, that's it for this. What I'm going to quickly do while it's here, I'm going to quickly weigh it, because like I say, I'd like to put this on some drones, maybe obviously some RC vehicles and stuff like that, but it all depends on the weight when it comes to drones. Now I was thinking maybe a Star Wars drone, but it actually feels a bit too heavy for that. 27 grams roughly, so yeah, bit too heavy probably for a Star Wars drone, but we'll see. But that'd be good for things like my trucks and stuff like that, rather than having to put a massive action camera on it. So yeah, very impressed with that. Thanks again, Steve at Southpaw Drones. Go check out his channel, really nice guy to talk to as well. So thanks a lot, mate. I'm going to get some use out of this, and I hope you get some good use out of the electric speed controller. So that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Please do hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Hit that bell notification button, and give me a thumbs up as well if you thought this video was useful in any way. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Happy RCing. Take care. Bye bye.